What inspires change? What motivates us? It's what's inside that moves us. What moves you? Get the Scion story at Scion.com.
Chad Ryan Desoto appeared in Superior Court today for a motion hearing on a request his defense attorney, public defender Eric Miller, made for grand jury transcripts. That motion was granted. But more importantly, and what most were anticipating from today's hearing, was whether Judge Anita Cicola would grant a defense expert witness.
The people had filed their opposition to the defendant's motion on May 1st. The people made their arguments, the defense made their arguments, and the court notes that it will grant the defendant's motion for that expert. But the defense expert requested by the defendant would be arranged by the court's Client Services Division.
Judge Cicola even took it a step further and ordered that a second psychological evaluation be performed by the defense expert, even though Desoto's defense had only asked for an assessment of the first psych eval.
The motion does not request for a second evaluation, rather only to ask for a review of the forensic evaluation that has been conducted by Dr. Michael Kim. The court also will order the defense expert not only assess the methodology, basis, and result of the evaluation, but to effectively represent the defendant in determining the direction and course of the defense, but conduct a second psychological evaluation altogether.
However, Desoto's defense says they've already got a second opinion. Miller notes that they sought a second opinion even before Judge Cicola granted their request for one.
Your Honor, in anticipation of a ruling in our favor, we had an opportunity when Dr. Martin Linder happened to be on island in the last month or so, and we obtained his services, so we have a second opinion at this point.
While that may be the case, Judge Cicola says the court will still appoint a defense expert from the Client Services Division, and any other expert used outside of that will have to be paid for by the Public Defender's Office.
The court knows if that's going to be your second services and second opinion, then your office would have to pay for it, Mr. Miller.
Thank you.
Right now, the court will grant what we have noted in client services, and that would be for your request for an appointment of a defense expert. The public defender does not have the right to go out and pick its own expert witnesses, notably one that you just said that was on island. I'm sorry.
Desoto was indicted on 3 counts aggravated murder and 11 counts attempted aggravated murder in the February 12 Tumon tragedy. He's accused of driving his car through the plaza sidewalk, crashing into the ABC store, then jumping out and stabbing tourists at random. Desoto has pleaded not guilty by reason of mental illness. If found guilty, however, he could spend the rest of his life behind bars.